Tell you what, folks, ITV must be panicking like mad. Now, what did Fergie used to say? Squeaky bum time. I bet the powers that ITV, the bigwigs there, are panicking like you can't believe. How long's left in this there jungle, John? Now, about 3 or 4 days. If old Nigel gets to the last couple of days, then he's on nearly all the time on the TV. They don't want it. They really don't. They paid him the most money ever. They thought it'd be VFM, and all of a sudden, the advertisers are saying, we don't want him on there. We don't want to hear from him. His politics don't align with what we're selling. Get him off there. Get him off there. And what have ITV done? Oh, they've bowed to the masses, haven't they? To the paymasters. Oh, no. They've kept him off. But like I said a few days ago, guess the last couple of days, they can't give him no airtime. They've got to be seen to give him the same as everybody else. There has always been people talking about conspiracies. There's lots of conspiracy theories about in this day and age. And many are thinking ITV are going to fiddle the vote and push their own people. The guy who's favourite will be a new darling of ITV. And is it Josie Gibson? But I don't know. Gets the last 3 or 4 days. Nigel's got a big campaign going on all the various social media platforms. All those at GB are voting for him. Tell you what, it's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. If they don't get him out, ITV, in the next day, maybe 48 hours, they're going to have real problems. They really are. Because, as I say, all of a sudden, Nigel's going to be front and centre. And the old advertisers, they're not going to like it. ITV are going to end up with egg on the face. I don't watch it, honestly, but I think it's dead funny. I think it's really funny that they've tried to control everything ITV. They've thought that on the winner bringing him in, they've paid him big bucks. He won't mind that at all. Big bucks. And all of a sudden they realise, oh, wait a minute, we don't want him on there. We don't want his views to be aired. We don't want that. So they suppress him for a day or two, and all of a sudden he's getting to the last few. You can't suppress somebody when there's no one else in the jungle there. You've got to give him some airtime. And in that airtime, Nigel's liable to say absolutely anything. As I say, I don't watch it, but I think it's brilliant. I think it's brilliant that he's shoving it up. I do, honestly. He's shoving it right up him. Anyway, that's my thoughts. Let's see how it goes. The daughter, by the way, she's the one who keeps me abreast of it all. I see the odd bit they're following down the TV, but the daughter's telling me who's good and who's not and how they're treating people. And it doesn't seem like he's had a fair crack of the whip on Nigel. But as I say, I think over the next day or two, if he's still in there, he's going to get that crack of the whip. Who do I think will win? Well, as I say, I don't follow it. I think the second favourite is Bellew now. I think Josie's third fav. I would imagine Bellew will win it, although I've not followed it. Only because the son-in-law, who's the massive Everton fan, Bellew is as well, said Bellew is just a cracking bloke. He said everybody likes him. I don't think he lives that far away from son-in-law, obviously, in a much more expensive house. But he said he's just like one of the boys. For all he's got all the money and the wealth there and a bit of fame and whatever else. He said he's not the big I am. He said people tend to like him. He said he's just dead genuine, and he said in there it'll go down really well. And I heard something on the TV, was it last night or this morning, somebody saying exactly the same. So if I had to pick anyone to win, it'd be Bellew, I would guess. But as I say, I don't watch it. The guy that's the favourite, never heard of him in my life. Don't know who he is. He had his girlfriend on something today, never heard of her neither. Anyway, everyone to their own, innit? It's horses for courses, mate. Horses for courses. That was a crap voice of mine there. I don't know where that came from.